The Rock has arrived.
The following contest is an I Quit match. There will be no pinfalls, no countouts, and no disqualifications. The only way to achieve victory is to make your opponent say the words, I quit. Making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 275 pounds, The Rock!
Ladies and gentlemen, finally, The Rock has come back to the I Quit match.
Yeah, maybe this time the so-called great one will actually win fairly instead of playing a recording of his opponent over the speakers.
As far as I'm concerned, Rock was just moving things along to its natural conclusion that evening. He had brutalized his opponent that night, basically rendering them unconscious. If anything, he was being humane.
And that was the furthest thing from The Rock's mind that night, believe me. But his actions that night did show a level of aggression we had never seen before from the Brahma Bull. So maybe this time he'll actually get it done the right way.
The ringleader of DX.
And his opponent, representing D-Generation X from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, Triple H!
Always the disruptor. Triple H and company certainly have made their fair share of enemies lately.
Well, people just aren't ready for the kind of truth Hunter's laying down on them.
Oh, this person better be ready to go, because he's going toe-to-toe with one of the all-time greats, The Rock. The I Quit match is now underway. The only way to win tonight is to force the competition to say those two magic words, I quit. And as we've seen in the past, it can mean going to some pretty dramatic lengths to make that happen.
Dramatic and inhumane lengths, you mean? An I Quit match is no place for holding back or showing mercy. To obliterate your opponent's spirit, to make them give up completely, you have to be downright sadistic.
Had Triple H well scouted.
Setting them up in the corner. Oh!
And this is just a vulgar display of ruthlessness. Oh, look at this ruthlessness in the bottom turnbuckle. And take a look here. Submission attempt by Triple H.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is going to hurt the legs.
No! That was definitely a no.
Simply defiant in the face of adversity, refusing to relent no matter what.
Well-placed knee drop to the skull. And now headed to the outside. And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Everyone asked for it, and they got the table.
Got them off their feet here. Big time escape right there.
Oh. Propping him up in the corner.
And a heinous attack to the knee.
Look, the most intelligent competitor in a battle knows that there are many roads to victory, including the low road.
Aside from being ready to endure a lot of punishment, what kind of strategy can you really have in an I Quit match?
Make plans to take the opposition past their breaking point. Dreaming up some particularly brutal holds or torturous attacks will help you down the line in this match.
Boom, what impact. He's able to counter that.
Able to turn that around with laces to the face. Sequence of reversals here. Both superstars clearly studied game tape ahead of time.
Oh, Rock answers back.
And oh, he breaks them apart with a punch to the stomach.
Uh-oh, captured.
Triple H, he's setting his opponent up. He's gonna go for it.
That would push anyone closer to saying those two little words. I quit.
Yes! Yes! The words have been spoken. Yes!
We just witnessed a superstar finally reach their breaking point.
Let's look back on the action from the last match.
Here is your winner,
This I Quit match is now official, folks. The only way to be defeated tonight is if you're forced to utter the words, I quit, to the referee. Get ready for a...
And now The Rock is caught. Not in a good situation here.
No.
Fighting through the pain, forcing this match to continue.
Dodges out of the way.
A reversal. He saw that coming.
Goes up.
All out of sorts. He won't see this coming at all.
Man, what timing on that counter. DDT.
Exiting the ring.
He's looking to take things to the outside now.
And here comes Old Faithful. The steel chair is in hand.
Shaw.
Impact from that elbow, man.
Oh, an inverted atomic drop. Very nice.
Oof! Atomic. Drop.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
Oh, he knows the power he wields right now, holding that chair.
He just saved himself there.
There's no bones about it. An I Quit match is about so much more than getting the win. This is a match that is about breaking your opponent down until they have no other choice but to give up.
Yeah, there's a lot of pride on the line in an I Quit match. This isn't just about pushing your opponent's pain tolerance. This is about pride. Most superstars would rather be knocked out than forced to utter those two humiliating words. Oh, what a clothesline.
And that winning strategy of Triple H's hits a speed bump on that attack.
The Rock's decision-making certainly looks effective there.
Into the barricade.
Deposited across the barricade.
The game in bad shape right now.
It's like a muzzle is being placed on Triple H's offense.
Triple H with the counter. Fires back with a crucial elbow.
And The Rock isn't looking helpless anymore.
Now's a chance for The Rock to get back into this match.
Putting it right on the corner. Something's coming.
Punch right to the face. Had that move from The Rock scouted.
A low blow. Brutal.
Man, there's no other way to say it, fellas. That is going to hurt for a long...
Not giving up so easily here. This isn't over till the fat lady's saying. And right now, she's not singing anything with the lyrics, "I quit."
Uh-oh.
Right into the ring post. What impact.
Rock now floats over.
Float over into a DDT. Vintage Rock right there.
Boom. Boom.
And the game got outplayed with that offensive strike.
Until that bell rings and his arm is raised
From the top. Oh, crash and burn.
A bit of a miscalculation on that attempt.
And that miscalculation could be the deciding factor in this match.
Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut. Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there.
That was just cutting off all the airflow. Guys, Triple H might be looking for something under the apron.
Getting the table. Talk about pandering.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Back out goes Triple H. And he turned it around.
Here it comes.
The Rock, bottom by The Rock.
But now the question is his opponent even lucid enough to be forced to say, "I quit"?
He's got a plan in mind, and a table is the key ingredient.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
Oh, yes. The infamously vicious barbed wire bat. Fights out of it with the elbow to the gut.
High-level ability being shown with each of these counters. Big impact off the neck breaker.
The Rock wards him off. Evades the attack and not a moment too soon.
He's setting his table up, and guys, someone's about to have a really bad night. Counter, son.
The game with the double underhook. Here we go.
Pedigree!
But was that enough to get their opponent to utter the words, "I quit"? The referee doing their one job here, checking to see if we're going to hear the "No way."
Got enough fight to say, no, I do not quit.
Defiance is the only word to describe this. That has to be what's fueling them now.
Oh, turned inside out with that clothesline.
Ref making a check here.
I can't imagine how they're feeling in this situation right now.
Refuse him to give up here.
Letting everyone know it's going to take a lot more than that for them to give in.
Both superstars countering one move after another.
He left an opening.
Neckbreaker.
Caught with a clothesline.
Look at that, man. The man with the plan, setting up that table.
Heading back into the ring now.
Landed with a face buster. Some quick thinking from him right there. Belly to belly, belly to belly.
Looks like The Rock is feeling it.
Bang! Take a seat at the table. Setting up the table. He is done playing around.
Oh, no. He's in the line of danger now.
Oh, this will turn your lights out in a hurry.
You see how that cable just imploded? That's an impact you will be feeling a long time.
And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver.
Letting him get to a standing base, moments away from having him exactly where he wants.
Quick thinking by The Rock. Off the ropes. Oh, big right.
Triple H was waiting on that. This has been an all-out war between these men, no holding back.
And we wouldn't have it any other way. What a spectacle this has been. On he stays ahead of Triple H.
But that was more than enough to bust him wide open.
Oh, God. Piercing shot with the barbed wire.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Able to steer clear of danger there.
Boom with a DDT.
That's it. It's a wrap. They quit.
The human body has limits, and this one just reached theirs. They simply had to quit.
These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, The Rock!
No matter how many times I call these type of matches, they never get any easier to watch. The brutality of an I Quit match is truly on a whole nother level.
Reaching down into your soul and refusing to quit despite all reason, there is nothing tougher.
Roman Reigns pumping himself up, trying to take control of this triple threat match. Critical moment here.
And CM Punk down in the middle of the ring. This dream WrestleMania main event may be about to turn into a nightmare.
And Roman Reigns is about to turn CM Punk's lights out at the showcase of the Immortals. The guillotine is cinched in.
Will Punk tap out? Is Punk going to tap out? Remember, the ropes will not force a break here. But what a counter by Punk into the jackknife cover. And Reigns has to kick out.
A much-needed way out of jail just in time, and the transition now.
Anaconda Vice cinched in. Reigns is in trouble. Punk squeezing with everything in his being.
And Rollins now saving the matchup for himself as he looks to turn Punk on his belly and going for a sharpshooter here.
And now locked in, a tap out here for CM Punk. Ends the entire thing. Surely now. Seth Rollins closing in on victory, but denied by Roman Reigns.
And now Reigns to Rollins into the guillotine.
Rollins now in jeopardy. Can the Visionary fight his way out? Look at the power from Seth. Northern Light suplex.
A cover, and a kick out.
Transition once again from Roman Reigns back into that choke, but a stomp from CM Punk breaks it up. Wait up, Cole.
Got a sling by Punk to GTS for the victory. Hook to the leg. Isn't it up and a kick out at 2?
How on earth did Rollins find the will to survive?
And Heyman, wow, look at him.
The wise man distraught on the outside of the ring, understandably so.
Saw his man so close to victory there, but denied by a late kick out.
And now CM Punk, the only man standing. 12 years after his last WrestleMania match, Punk is...
CM Punk looking to cinch in the Anaconda.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty. Could be thinking of high-risk offense here.
Taking flight.
Ouch. Pure muscle, pure strength.
Oh, what a lariat.
Good reflexes from him there. Quick thinking right there.
Lariat.
Thumped with a big blow. But a shot to the jaw. Punk avoids the attack.
Delivering a Falcon Arrow.
Oh, an absolutely disrespectful act of aggression.
Punk never saw that coming.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside. Grabbing a kendo stick. Any connection with flesh will definitely leave a welt.
Taking to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
The steel chair. Does not get much more classic than that.
Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tide turner. And he comes in under the ropes now.
Who throws a kendo stick? Crazy. Seth Rollins just goading his opponent.
Yes, strike! Looking to end this. The schoolboy! Neckbreaker! Oh, targeting the arm. This is gonna hurt. Neckbreaker! Rollins' master plan got stopped in its tracks by that attack.
Yeah, Reigns came looking to prove his dominance.
Seth is down for the count. No, he gets the shoulder.
This has been a hard-fought match. The calls are only going to get closer.
Neckbreaker. Oh, perfect kick. CM Punk headed to the top rope. He's looking for something. This could get dangerous. Perched up top. A diving knee drop. Flying possum. Shoulders down.
Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm. Has the arm trapped. And a series of vicious stomps.
Rollins drops his opponent.
And the counter from Rollins. Oh, look at this. Float over neckbreaker. Picture perfect.
A sound suplex.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
From the top, double axe handle connects.
Seth interested in what's under the ring at the moment.
Opting for the kendo stick. He's not worried about getting too fancy here.
Escapes and a chop block takes him down.
Catches the leg. Turns that in his favor. Fishing for something beneath the ring. And of course, oh, God, that off the ropes already forming from that kendo shot. He's looking fairly drained.
This deep into a triple threat, you're lucky if you're still standing.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. And Seth, this one's for the match. And referee cuts off the count at 1.
It might be stubbornness or it might be lunacy, but he's refusing to stay down here.
Into the cover. This might be it. Bringing up the pin right there.
Superman punch. Roman with his opponent down. We know what he's aiming for here. Counter upon counter. Great minds thinking alike.
Beautiful neck break. Oof! Under the chair.
Once again, that is not what chairs were created for.
Climbing to the top rope here.
From way up, double axe handle connects.
Ducks out of hold. Roman's feet.
No coming back from Reigns after that.
Cover. We have a cover. Big clothesline.
This match is going to come down to who wants it more, but right now, it's pretty much impossible to tell.
These superstars came out ready for a fight. No man are they delivered. Ooh, into the chair.
There's no way that didn't do some permanent damage, guys.
Oh, unloading a big kick to the back. Sent right into the corner. Ooh, one step ahead there.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in.
Power slide, but sliding up.
Countered into an inverted DDT.
Using the arm.
Look out. The stomp connects.
That could be polarized. Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow. Oh, the knees at the last second.
Beautiful. Ooh, under the chair.
Oh, my word. That was a terrible way to land on that chair. Just the chilling sound of bone meeting steel.
And Roman continues to take on damage there.
Roman is looking absolutely drained at this point. Punk dodges out in time. He has hold of Punk.
Spike with a Uranagi. On out of the kendo stick with a crossface. Trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken. And now he gets back into the ring.
These competitors are operating at the peak of their abilities here.
Rollins with a schoolboy takedown.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Super kick.
Calf kick on the money.
High rent district for CM Punk.
Blast off.
Wow, cross body.
Talking about a hard landing. Flesh connecting painfully.
Oh, yeah, from the top.
Completely missed the mark there. I don't care how tough you are. Hitting the floor from that height has got to hurt.
Neckbreaker. Picture perfect. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? And he re-enters into the ring.
Oh, timely boot.
Decides to leave the confines of the ring. And again, Roman goes out.
Oh, man.
Taking him to the corner now.
And Punk gets countered there.
Clothesline!
Off with their head. Nice sit-out powerbomb.
Oh, no. Hitting the bullseye with that chair. Caught the leg. And goes back into the ring here. Has a point way out of this. And that was offense with a hurtful purpose.
The Tribal Chief has acquired the target. Here it comes.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
What a reversal by Reigns. Pedigree. He's headed out to the ringside area. Oh, look at this. Pretty great with a float over. That was pretty. We're at a vital stage in this matchup, and this audience is fully aware of it.
Yeah, they know another turning point can come in. Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
He answers right back.
Brutal club. Going for the cover. He might just have it. Oh, that'll send a shot down your spine.
Man, that is going to leave some serious welts.
Smash out of the stops. Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. Big impact. Roman's shoulders are down. Barely kicks out.
The muscle memory's got to be taken over now. Pure instinct to kick out before 3.
What's CM Punk going for here?
Driver spiked him.
And now he's going to the top rope.
CM Punk from the top rope. Flying elbow drop. The Architect getting rocked by the one and only CM Punk.
And Punk looking to gain control with a kick to the midsection, but Rollins still in this match.
While Rollins looking to break up this apparent GTS attempt and does so, but right back into the line of fire himself. GTS connects.
Spear by Reigns.
Stop by Rollins. All 3 men down. Critical moment in this match.
Oh my, what absolute chaos and bedlam inside the ring. If one man can get a cover here, it may be over.
Paul Heyman, of course, out here with this loose alliance with Punk, his quote-unquote friend. Of course, he has the history with Reigns, and now he gives the tear to Punk.
Heyman showing his true colors tonight.
What favor called in by CM Punk about to pay dividends here. No disqualifications in this kind of match.
And Punk stalking Reigns and a low blow by Heyman. What the hell?
You made me go. You made me go. Made my tribal chief.
Roman Reigns' life was passing before his eyes, and now Heyman going to offer the chair to the Tribal Chief.
Bow down at the feet of the Tribal Chief. You have to think this was the plan all along to take out CM Punk.
And now Reigns, chair in hand. Boom!
Yeah, that didn't end up being the WrestleMania main event that I had dreamed about for years. How do you people agree to this? How do you even come up with this? Who in their right minds thinks, hey, let's drag someone to their worst moments to relive them? What kind of masochistic grease to it? Why would anyone want that? I saw what you did to John Cena a few years ago, making him relive loss after loss after loss, and then having him face the camera and say that those moments made him better for it. No, I always figured that if a CM Punk showcase was ever pitched, I'd politely tell them to take a hike. But then I saw what was done for Paul Heyman last year, what was done for the whole Bloodline dynasty. Suddenly it wasn't just reliving history, it was rewriting it. Instead of trying to take something positive from those losses, Heyman did what he always does and spins it into a victory by literally rewriting history. Well, if he can do it, I can do it better. Using what 2K calls slingshot technology, we can take any what-if dream you've ever had and make it a reality. Dream matches, ripple effects, righting wrongs, and changing history. That's what CM Punk has always been about. All right, looks like we've got someone after my own heart. A true nonconformist, someone who wants to do things their way. I need you to know that I respect the hell out of you for that. And that respect is why this is not going to be easy for you. We still put something together to make sure that you earn everything this showcase has to offer. I know that not everyone wants to live that traditional showcase life. Not everybody's got time for expertly crafted objectives and unlocking all the incredible rewards. But that doesn't mean you should be excluded from all the fun. So this year, I wanted to grant the fair members of the WWE Universe a secondary path to greatness. Think of it as the voice of the voiceless giving a choice to the choiceless. On this path, you will find a single gauntlet match where you will take on 20 opponents, one after the other. Whether my biggest historical rivals, legends that I've always wanted to test myself against, are those who comprise the biggest what-if of my entire career. They're here in this showcase gauntlet. If you can emerge as the sole survivor, then you'll get all the spoils that the showcase has to offer. You'll be credited with full completion of every match on the timeline, granting you every reward that's to be unlocked. No objectives, you know what you're doing, and we'll trust your judgment in finding the victory. No cutscenes, no time to breathe. Just one angry opponent after the other. No fluff, no mercy, no slingshot tech to help change the rules. You want to prove to truly be the best in the world? Well then, you better get to work. You want to conquer the world? This is your opportunity. Best of luck. It's clobbering time.
The following contest is a gauntlet turmoil match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall or submission. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
CM Punk entering this gauntlet to once and for all cement himself as the best in the world. Coming out with a win after this many opponents, no one can argue he's not.
And from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
Punk has been tested in some of the biggest matches on the grandest stages before, but winning here could be his most iconic moment yet.
And I'm sure right now he's feeling great, but about halfway through this gauntlet, he might start to think that he's bitten off a little bit more than he can chew. These opponents are going to make it easy on Punk. Each one will be a higher hurdle than the last.
The bumps and bruises will compound and only get worse the longer Punk battles tonight. And here's this gauntlet's first opponent, dead set on playing spoiler tonight.
Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Animal Batista!
With so much talk about being the best in the world, a lot of the locker rooms watching this match tonight, waiting to see if someone's going to put their money where their mouth is, or be shut up for good.
And just by this first opponent's demeanor, you can tell they don't want to waste any time. They want a quick and embarrassing victory.
When you make enemies and when you speak out, these are the kind of predicaments you can find yourself in. It'll be nearly impossible to fight out of this challenge. CM Punk has always been a man of pride, a man with something to prove. But this is a huge risk he's taking entering this gauntlet.
But when he wins here, there will be nothing left to prove to anyone. He will absolutely be known the world over as the best in the world.
If he wins here, and if he doesn't, Punk's moniker might as well be Icarus. Each win is big for him here, but one loss brings this whole thing to a screeching halt.
Oh, perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
Shoulder tackle.
I have a feeling we're about to get a front row seat, gentlemen.
There's blood in the water now. He better be careful.
Batista turns it around. And he gets delivered back into the ring. Looking to go up high. Ooh, snaps the leg across the head.
Getting sent to the turnbuckles. Follows it up with a short arm clothesline. Punk devising something.
Uh-oh. Oh, he saw it coming.
Impressive awareness from him.
Ooh, walloped by a huge club.
Not a good spot to be in. Oh, ram face first. Looking for the quick pin. It's going to take more than that. to keep his shoulders down.
Clearly not enough damage done.
Quick exchange of counters there.
Back suplex, no! Driven down.
These attacks are starting to impact him.
That's the kind of ability Batista is looking to show tonight.
And Batista gets warded off.
Time to go for a ride.
Oh, an exploder suplex.
A little cockiness here from Punk.
Oh. Spinning side slam.
Trying to get back to his feet with no clue of what's waiting for him. Change of plans, a hit to the stomach.
Northern Lights. A lot of factors come into play in a match like this, such as the luck or lack thereof from the draw.
Luck is for losers. Preparation and endurance is going to get you further than just hoping and praying for some kind of luck from up high.
Strong counter from Punk. Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Got out of the way of that one.
Spiked him.
And that might have tamed the animal there.
Oh, lots of torque on that suplex.
Just a violent suplex.
And Punk is looking to the crowd for some support. Got Batista cinched in.
Spiked on the crown. I am not. Yes. Time to go for a ride. Exploder suplex.
Stops that offense from connecting.
Big time.
Spine buster.
Batista is looking to close this one out.
Kick gets caught.
Tagged with a punch. No signs of either combatant backing down.
Oh, he fights Batista back.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
The fight is on, and it's furious. Ooh! Spinning kick to the gut. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
GTS connects.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
Cover. There's two. Game over for Batista. Eliminated from this match.
And now we've got JBL stepping up in this gauntlet match.
Beautiful neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Every superstar in this
Perched up top.
off the mark with that one. Planted with a neck breaker.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Oh, I think the ring just moved.
Boom! Good defense from him.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Catches the kick.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
CM Punk looking to end things here.
GTS.
Is that enough to take out JBL?
Two.
He is still alive. That kick out just
thought that was enough.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Shoulders down.
And a kick out at 2.
He's got to be running on fumes at this point.
Uh-oh. Oh, shoulder first. I think the ring just shifted.
Oh, a knee. Does he get him here?
Kicks out.
They may not have too much left, but they at least had enough to kick out there. CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him.
Clearing the desk off.
Better get to safety, boys. Now a takedown into a small package, tightly hooked.
Shoulder up right away.
Wow.
Move. Cover. Oh, come on. Blatantly
Steal this one. I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole. His opponent included. Took him out the knee.
Cobra clutch. Torturing their... Looking to get out, and yes, what a counter to break the hold and escape serious injury. Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now, an Anaconda Vice locked in.
And you can see him struggling to break this hold.
Every second it's locked on is doing more damage.
Oh, a couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Sends a knee to the face. That'll stop you.
CM Punk. Uh-oh.
That dodge come by JBL time. He wiggles out of the danger zone there. Boom.
Clothesline from hell from JBL.
Will that clinch things for JBL?
He's still in this fight.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
What's the tally of how many times we thought this match was coming to an end? I can't count anymore. Uh-oh.
Face first in the turnbuckle.
There it is. Reversal.
Able to parry that one.
Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty. Uh-oh. Turns that back on CM Punk.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Northern Lights. Is it enough? The cover. 2. He got it. JBL has been knocked out of the gauntlet.
Here's Mysterio entering the fray in this gauntlet match.
This will be bad for him.
Spiked him.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something.
CM Punk! Bullseye with the elbow.
Will it be? Breaks the count.
He may not have too much left, but at least he had enough to kick out there. Arm wringer applied, getting cracked, but a good old-fashioned punch to the mouth breaks it.
No love lost between these superstars right now, really trying to prove who the better man truly is. Ooh!
And averting damage there.
Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
And Punk wants more from his opponent.
With the lariat.
Oh, Mongolian chop. Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Nails the GTS. That could be curtains for Ray.
2 count. Rey Mysterio's time has come to an end in this gauntlet.
Next in the gauntlet is Steve Austin. This should be interesting.
We've seen a lot of competitors so far, but there are plenty more to go. I can't imagine what you must be feeling at this point in the gauntlet.
You're aching, you're fighting through the pain, and you've still got a good amount of hope in you.
Down on the skull.
And CM Punk is in control.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Punk.
Connecting on the DDT. By CM Punk. Momentum going back to Punk's corner.
He's able to stop that onrush. Now looking to capitalize. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
He's setting something up.
Driver.
Spiked him.
There's a certain amount of anger you have to have towards your opponent to pile drive them like that. Telegraphed into a backdrop.
Both superstars showing great awareness of their opponent's repertoire.
Punk is locked in on his opponent now.
Counter right when it was needed. Bulldog brings them down.
Ooh, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit.
Punk never saw that coming.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Goes into the corner.
Oh, an overhand punch.
He's in a bad spot on that turnbuckle.
Uh-oh. This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty.
It's all about winning, no matter what it takes.
Superplex!
That move on its own will knock.
He thinks he has it. Kicks out on a pinfall attempt.
It's not over yet, gentlemen. Still plenty to go here.
Over neck breaker.
Picture perfect. Brutal knee strike. Austin is squarely in Punk's sights. Here it comes.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee. Go to sleep. Will that sew this up for Punk?
Is it enough? The cover! And the kick out.
Austin may be stubborn as hell, but that stubbornness just saved him here. The Texas Rattlesnake defiant to the bitter end.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
Executed back suplex.
Can Austin weather this storm, guys?
Punk laying into Austin with a chain of hits.
Working on the arm.
From the top.
Oh, my! Look at this. Just cranking it out.
Bam! trampling the opposition.
Punk dodges out in time.
Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
And Punk clearly ready for a fight here.
Northern Lights. Cover. 2. And he fights it off.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
Punk formulating a move.
Sit out pile driver. Stone Cold able to reverse that. What a spine buster.
Boot to the stomach.
Oh, kick right to the gut.
A truly rough blow to the head, which appears to be the main target here. Austin now hitting the ropes.
Elbow. He might have him.
Kick out before the count.
You've got to be kidding me. How was he able to kick out at this point?
Legs caught.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other. And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back. 1, 2, sleep. That could be Austin's demise.
2 count. He kicks out somehow.
Just look at the Texas-sized amount of fight from Stone Cold here.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
I can see up to the rafters, and there's not a single person sitting down. Does he have him here?
Digging deep for a kick out.
Color me impressed. I have no idea how he managed to kick out at this point.
Time to go for a ride. Exploder suplex.
Stone Cold with a clothesline.
And here's Austin, looking to end it right now. This could do it! Kicking out in time.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Hit on CM Punk. This is it. No, stops the count at 2.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Nice sit-up powerbomb. Is it enough? The cover! Got it. No, just a 2.
What will it take to end this? Because clearly that was not it. From the top rope, elbow drop connects.
Cover! 2. That'll do it for Austin's tenure in this gauntlet match.
Here we go. Seth Rollins entering the gauntlet.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Spiked him. We've seen how damaging pile drivers can be, and that one looked particularly painful.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys. Oh, look at this. Whiplash neckbreaker. Uh-oh, and he retaliates. Hooking him up. Face first. Driven down. Now shoulders down. Here we go. Manages to escape before the 3 count. Couldn't quite slam the door yet.
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
And there's the sling blade. The onslaught to his core.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission with good work getting to the ropes.
Which ends the submission attempt. High-risk plans from Rollins.
Stalking from above.
Lift off. Crossbody from the top.
Oh, no. Has him lined up for the kill shot.
Rollins.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
And turfed out of the ring with a heavy landing right on that spine. You may not want to get up here because something bad making a splash on the outside with a truly reckless attack. So much tension applied to the leg.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Punk is locked in on his opponent now.
Time to go for a ride. Bang! What a move.
And he's going to use this moment to regroup, to get his mind right before re-entering the fray.
Oh, merciless looking blow.
Punk avoids the attack.
And he kicks out of the pin and one.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
Turn it around with a reversal. No, it's not over.
He's not done. He's found some reserves and he's ready to keep going.
Catches the kick.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Down with a GTS. Is it enough for Punk? Cover!
2. Near fall.
As long as his heart is still beating and there's still breath in his lungs, Seth Rollins will always keep fighting. He blast off! Saw that coming and quickly got the knees off. Devastating assault on the neck there.
Fisherman suplex classic. Cover.
Somehow he's managed to get that shoulder up in the nick of time. Well executed suplex.
Cover. Kicks out after 1.
His opponent has to be absolutely frustrated right now. Oh my God!
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Seth is certainly being tested here.
From the top.
And nobody home on that one.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Buckle bomb!
He's perched in the corner. Seth stalking him. Stop!
CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
Cover. 2.
Here is your winner, Seth freaking Rollins.
You were rolling there, in the early going at least, but things got a little tough for you. Hey, it happens. It wasn't a bad showing, but it wasn't exactly a good one either. Sharpen those defensive skills. Perfect your combinations. Time your submission attempts perfectly. Small adjustments will lead to big improvements if you keep at it. I know I said no objectives, but there might be one for you here. Get good. Or decent, at least, and then come back and try again when you feel that's been achieved. My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, I teamed with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what most consider to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me, how I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody, a true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam.
Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
JBL, the longest reigning champion in SmackDown history, hopes to add the world title to his collection tonight. He's had great success over the years here at SummerSlam. Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw. CM Punk, the underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship and he's worn it proudly. Punk fans have been saying CM Punk is not a so-called transition. And that's what Punk hopes to prove tonight.
JBL has called Punk a transitional champion, and worse. This is another top test for Punk here at SummerSlam.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
For CM Punk, this is a must-win match, not just to retain his title, but to prove himself to all the naysayers out there.
There are those, including JBL, who just don't believe Punk is cut out to be a champion. JBL thinks this match is his chance.
Shoulders down, pinning predicament.
He was down, but he certainly wasn't out.
Oh, look at this. Look at the suplex off the top rope.
Hung across the top rope.
And JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transitional champion, a fluke even. Bradshaw called this championship run by Punk pathetic. That is a direct quote, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, say what you want about Punk's run. He's knocked off some of the best, including Bradshaw once and Batista on a couple occasions.
This match is sort of a new school versus old school. CM Punk and JBL respectively. Who do you give the advantage to?
I have to go with CM Punk. Sure, JBL is a veteran, but Punk is on the bleeding edge of in-ring competition. Punk is inventive. He's still growing his game. JBL might be too set in his ways.
That's absolute power with a vertical suplex. And for JBL, he likes to talk about fighting for the old school guys. Likes to look down on the new school superstars like CM Punk. JBL says he won't be pushed out by these twerps.
I would tally that sentiment to self-preservation. JBL isn't going to allow a guy like Punk to take a spot he's worked an entire career for. You don't achieve longevity in this game without putting the boots to some ankle biters.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
What a reversal!
Nice takedown.
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect. CM Punk, the surprise champion who cashed in the Money in the Bank contract back in June, shocking the entire sports entertainment world. And many are still shocked that he's champion today.
None more shocked than JBL, but tonight is the opportunity to put all the doubters to...
Incoming!
Oh my God, what a move!
With that action, the champ said, there's room for one person on this mountain, and it's me.
Putting him up top now. A flurry of ferocious attacks here, and there is no respite whatsoever, because incoming, massive.
Farley shoved off the top. Talking about these men, they couldn't be any more different. For JBL, it's all about running business, Wall Street, having a championship in one hand and a beer in the other. Very much the opposite of CM Punk, Corey.
It's country versus alternative music, Cole. But just because Punk prefers soda...
Watch out!
Knees up! Knees were up! All the breath taken out of their body with that counter. Running Bulldog!
The pin for the championship. And he easily stops the ref's count.
An absolutely incredible kick out from him at this point.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle. Strong counter from Punk. He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
CM Punk turning his attention to the WWE Universe now. From the heavens.
Turns it around.
JBL really wants to put Punk in his place tonight. Wants to snap Punk out of this Cinderella fairy tale he's living. Wants the world title to be represented by a real man once again.
Well, Punk's claiming he's earned this dream to be at SummerSlam and defend the championship. Up high! Wow! Cross body!
And the champ might have just frustrated Bradshaw even more there. Wow.
Spinning heel kick.
Turns that back on CM Punk.
And there might be a lot of support in the crowd tonight for CM Punk, but I think that just adds more rage to every strike JBL delivers. JBL relishes at the opportunity to put a beating on anybody.
Well, we all know that JBL prides himself on being